As you know, due to the practice of endogamy and concealing marriage, sickle cell gene is frequently very high, ranging from 5 to 40%, and distributed in the different geographical zone of India. The state of Odisha fall in the high frequency, high prevalence zone, that is 21 to 40%. There are an estimated 6 lakh of individuals affected by sickle cell in Odisha, of which 90% stays in the 30 districts of Western Odisha. Taking all into consideration high rate of disease in certain areas of Odisha, an initiative has been taken by the state government for launching the sickle cell project in 2010. Initially, the project has been started in 12 districts, that is Sambalpur, Sundargarh, Jharsuguda, Devaghat, Bargarh, Bolangir, Angul, Baud, Palahandi, Pampal, Nuapada, Sonpur. All these are, these are of Western Odisha, and which is near to the VSS Medical College, Bulla, which is also in the Western Odisha, and that was taken as a model center. The existing problem for management of sickle cell disease was inadequate epidemiological data, was because non-availability of sickle cell infrastructure for diagnosis, screening, counseling and treatment at hospitals, lack of medical awareness, inability to afford medicines of patients, about 300 rupees per month, and hydroxyurea 500 rupees per month. Lack of adequate knowledge amongst the doctors and those who treat the patients, keeping all into consideration. The project was submitted before the government of Odisha by the medical college, VSS Medical College, and all respected Professor.
The voice is not clear. Make it clear, please. The voice is not clear.
The project was started in 2009.
Dr. Sahu, your voice is not clear.
Your
Make
voice
it slightly
is not
loud.
clear. Loud, Dr. Sahu, because we are not able to hear.
Yes, madam. Due to adequate knowledge, lack of research facilities.
Rajesh,
Project was proposed before the NRHM Odisha in 2009, and it was sanctioned in 2010 April, month of April, and it was started in the 6 districts of Odisha, Western Odisha, and it was extended after 2 years to another 6 districts. In first, it was funded from OHSP. Later on, it extended to other 6 districts. At present, it is working in 12 districts of Western Odisha. The aim of the project was to develop an infrastructure for investigation, registration, treatment, follow-up, and counseling of all the sickle cell patients, screening of population for sickle cell hemoglobinopathies, and maintaining a database, to provide the facility to all peripheral hospitals, and to develop a state-of-the-art laboratory at VSS Medical College, Burla, for developing the treatment strategy, establishment of dedicated sickle cell institute at Center of Excellence at VSS Medical College, Burla. At present, the Odisha sickle cell project, which is running in the Western Odisha under the supervision of Center of Excellence, Burla, in all districts there are 2 persons, one program associated, which is of MSc background, and he is dealing with collection of data, enrollment, and counseling of both new and old patients, and follow-up of their family members. Another laboratory technician is there, who is collecting the blood slide and doing the electrophoresis. And if it is a case positive, then this is sending the sample of blood or HPLC test to the VSS Medical College, Kotak, Bulla. Then at Center of Excellence, there are about 2 persons like senior health manager, 1 post is there, 2 doctors are there, 1 senior manager is there, 2 scientific officers, 1 accountant, research assistant, 2 program associate, 1 assistant, 1 DO, and 1 pharmacist, and 3 laboratory technicians for testing all. So diagnostic facility available in at VSS Medical College, Burla, are electrophoresis machine, complete blood cell count machine, auto analyzer, HPLC machine, PCR for genetic diagnosis, real-time PCR for genotype, flow cytometer for study of fetal cell distribution. All these activities start from OHSP and subsequently taken by NHPIP. As Madam Srivastava is there, she must be knowing that we are arranging camps, particularly in these 12 districts, and there is fund of 3,000 rupees for each camp, where we are doing screening and counseling and making a database and also collecting the bloods. That we are doing all this 12 districts. We are providing free services to all the patients of hemoglobinopathies, both sickle cell, thalassemia, and also hemophilia. Professor Jena is there. He is very much accustomed and is contacted with our program. Free blood diagnosis and medicine is provided to all the patients that Madam Srivastava was talking. And one thing Odisha government has done from 18th February, that is, we are providing 500 rupees to all the sickle cell thalassemia patients. Those who have registered their name, 500 rupees for their transportation, consultation, and as you know, medicine is free and treatment is free. So only for transportation, and they are being provided with 500 rupees every month, and the amount is going to go to their account directly, DBT by through. And in our state, we are also providing factors like 8 and 9 to the all hemophilic patients, and they are taking it to their home. All these are now being borne from the state budget. And as you know, as I have already discussed, the incidence of sickle cell and thalassemia is more common in Odisha. And looking into the severity, CMC Vellore has extended their hands to have the work on Odisha, and accordingly they have applied and submitted a project, and MOU was signed on 5th December 2017 under the project head Control of Thalassemia and Sickle Cell Disease in Odisha in a period of 5 years, where the aim is to screen the patients, particularly the pregnant women and school-going children, then at the delivery points, then counseling, testing of all the pregnant women at VHN center and by RBS team at school. Then if the female partners is positive, then the male partner is tested for the sickle cell. Then if both are found positive, by doing a counseling, we send them for chorionic villi biopsy, where now it is established at 2 places. One is at VSS Medical College, Burla, and one is at SC Medical College, Kotak. I thank Professor Jena, who has extended a lot of cooperation and sending patients regularly to us. And if both comes positive, and we advise them for termination with their consent. For which 2 doctors from Odisha has been trained at VSS Medical College, CMS Vellore, and 2 doctors from biochemistry department for genetic testing at CMC Vellore. Then during these 2 years, we have taken for pre-preparatory phase that we have trained all the MBBS doctors, the medicine specialists, and pediatric specialists, and all the blood bank officers. We are having 56 blood bank in our state. All the blood bank officers have been trained, and we have planned, and we have several meetings with the CMC Vellore and Odisha people and the VSS Medical College, and Professor Jena is a member of that committee, and we have purchased the instrument equipment, and we have developed the ICVCC activities, and all these parts are completed. We are only waiting for implementation, and we will launch it very soon once the COVID lockdown period is over. And in the first phase, we have proposed in.
So Abu, your voice is not there.
Can
you hear me?
Sir, is it now audible? Hello?
Dr. Sahu, can you hear me?
Is it now audible?
Dr. Pendakar, sir, we can hear him clearly.
Rajesh.
Yes, Dr. Sahu, you are audible.
Sir. Then, sir, I am telling. During these last two years,
Rajesh?
Sir, he is audible. Dr. Sahu is audible. Sir, please continue. Dr. Sahu.
years,
Rajesh?
Dr. Sahu, please continue.
Hello.
You are audible.
Sir, during the last 2 years, preparatory phase was taken. We have trained all the medical officers, starting from MBBS to the blood bank officers, the medicine specialist and pediatric specialist, and we have developed ICBCC activity. We have purchased the instrument and equipments, and we have planned how to start it. From the very beginning, we will start with all the VHN session. Then we will go to school from the coming years. So we have planned, we'll complete the whole state in 3 phases. First phase, we have decided to take 6 districts of Western Odisha. Then second phase, we will take another 9 districts. And in the third phase, it will extend the all 15 districts. So at the end of 5th year, we will cover all the 30 districts. So all the basic work has already been completed. We have done a database. We have done the baseline assessment. We have done procurement. We have all meetings several times with all the experts from our state and from CMC Vellore, and training IC activity are completed. Only we are waiting. Once the COVID lockdown period is over, we will start it first in the district of Koraput, in the CSC of Lakshmipur. So far as we have proceeded this much in our state, and the only great thing we have done in our state that we are providing 500 rupees all the patients of hemoglobinopathies, and 3 factors, blood factors to the hemophilia patient to their home. So this is the more thing what we have done in our state. Other things as Madam Srivastava and other Madam Behra told, we have done it as per their things also. Thank you.
So I have a comment here. Can I come in? Dr. Jena here. Yeah.
Yes,
Can I
sir.
comment so far Odisha is concerned?
Yes, Dr. Jaina.
Yes. So you know the Odisha state has already taken always a lead role in the overall approach towards the blood disorders. I'll just enumerate what are the important points which are the first time in the entire country we have done. So for the factor concentrate is concerned, Odisha is the first state which approved the factor concentrate, both factor 8, 9 and iron chelation like deferacirax and despersamine, hydroxyurea and folic acid as essential drug list. You know, there is a technical difference between if you put a drug as an essential drug list and a free drug. The supply, there is no shortage of the supply and the need. Once drug is approved as essential drug list, there is no dearth of the money. Your money comes under the primary budget of the health budget. There will be no problem so far the funding is concerned. So Odisha is the first state which has approved as a first line drug since more than 5 years. And I think many states has been followed. So that is one of the important points for the Odisha state as concerned. And second is, as Dr. Sahu was already narrated, that the transport charge is 500 rupees, your physical handicap certificate, the blood component, even I think Benita is working, probably she will provide us the filters for the thalassemia patients, probably we are going to achieve also. And the third point is that, so this very highlighted that Odisha Thalassemia and Sickle Cell Control Program, which has been initiated by tripartite agreement like Government of Odisha Health Department, CMC Vellore and Deputy Government of India, is a over-ambitious project. The whole world is looking at us. I hope it will be successful, because here there is a technical, again there is a technical difference. We are not interested for Rafale, purchasing Rafale. We want the technology transfer also. Means we want to create the infrastructure of genetic lab. Initially it has been approved by 2 centers in Odisha. Subsequently it will be at least in 10 centers in the entire Odisha, so that the chorionic villus biopsy and prevention of the genetic disease at the pregnancy stage can be taken up. 1. 2, we want to create the infrastructure of this bone marrow transplant, which is curative option, can avail the benefit of the Coal India. I think we need the blessings of the Benita in this regard, because this Vellore team is not serious so far declaring any our BMT. You know, the SCB Medical College, though, again the first in the entire country, which provided even bone marrow transplant free of cost. Have you heard BMT free of cost? We are again first in the country we provided free of cost. We have done 76, and we have many national records also. I believe if with the blessing of the Vinita, and if the Vinita wants, this unit can be upgraded and can provide the facility to the thalassemia sickle cell patients to these thalassemia and sickle cell patients. Other things, whatever Dr. Sahu was telling and what Vinita and other people are telling, that is an agreement so far. All the benefit and all the facilities are concerned. There is not a single point which you can enumerate which is available in other states and has not been provided by the Odisha state. That's it.
So, Dr. Jinnah, I would like to inform that we are coming up with the essential drug list where these all medicines are already there. It has already been taken up. And secondly, the blood over there in, if you remember, 3 years back, Odisha didn't have the licensed blood bank 3-4 years, and we started with supporting in Odisha from NHM side. And we have Dr. Ahuti Ahuja, now she is additional secretary with us. So she initiated the state blood policy and all, and I was a part of it. So we came up with all the licensed blood bank, which was not. And now the blood has, which Dr. Sahu has just forgotten to tell that blood has been made free with the help or support of NHM to all. And this 500 rupees, which has also been supported, is through NHM. And it is not with Odisha, it is also with Chhattisgarh also, where we are supporting these facilities. So it's like that states are taking up whatever we are trying to do the things. We talk to the states in previous, before the PIPs, when we have the pre-PIP plans, and then we go ahead with that. So when Dr. Munshi will be coming up and he will be talking about that, how MP has come up with the things and how this has been initiated across MP as well. So NHM target is to help the state as much as possible. And the government at this year also, if you go through the ROPs of every, and I request my states to please go through the ROPs, because everything is there. It's just a matter of initiation of the things, where I appreciate Dr. Sahu, who has taken up the things, and Dr. Jinnah is there, because Dr. Jinnah was always a part of our team for the part of the hemoglobinopathies guidelines also, and initiated when we first initiated our meeting in 2015, 10th February. I remember the dates even. So that way we have come up with the thing. So now the concern is that, like VSS Budla, and now recently yesterday also we got a PM notice ki we don't have to, we have to have another sickle cell research institute, what we have in Maharashtra, Chandarpur. Now the concern is that this medical college SCB should be taken at the center of excellence and make it like they should be the training center for the all eastern states. That will be very helpful for us. So
yes, I agree, and we all know Vinita's passion for hemoglobinopathy and blood disorders. There are a lot of things that I in the light of the I told it not Vinita's is hemoglobin stuff, because hemoglobin everything, all the blood disorders are in her DNA. We know, and NHM has done a great job. Good support from NHM, Government of India, and the Government of Odisha also doing a great job. And Dr. Sahu is the pioneer in the NHM also. Another comment I want to again bring the notice of all our dignitaries that our honorable Prime Minister is personally aware of the magnitude of the sickle cell disease, because he belongs to Gujarat. And I know ever since he joined as he took the charge as the Prime Minister, there was a due letter from the Prime Minister office also to all the chief secretaries. I do have the copy also. They have emphasized to take a special initiative for overall development of the sickle cell diseases across the country and update them also. That was the kind of communication we received from the PM also. That's all.